Back in 2013, a streamer named Zillion OP convinced his fans that he was disabled and bound to a wheelchair. And then allegedly he managed to rake in $20,000 in donations to help with that disability. Except he wasn't disabled, like at all. He eventually got caught and Twitch perma-banned him immediately and gave refunds to the people who subbed to his channel. But now, years later, he's back streaming on Twitch under a different name. So let's break down what happened with this moron. Alright guys, so theScore Esports is streaming over at twitch.tv/theScore Esports. Make sure you follow the channel so you know exactly when we go live with shows like Clouded, Stomp Our Squad, or whatever crazy nonsense we come up with. So back in late 2012, still the early days of Twitch, Zillion OP streamed World of Warcraft and Diablo while also goofing around with his girlfriend.
Hey guys, Zillion OP here.
And his fans noticed that he always streamed from a wheelchair. When they asked about it, Zillion said that he didn't have the use of his legs, but he would never get into the specifics of his disability. So as word of mouth spread about this disabled streamer, his channel started to grow as people came to donate money to help with alleged medical costs. Now remember, this is late 2012, still the early days of Twitch, where pulling in 200 viewers, which Zillion did, was actually pretty good. And he even managed to get partnered. And according to multiple sources that were around during the time of the incident, Zillion managed to pull in $20,000 from his audience after saying that he needed to raise money for things like a new wheelchair and physiotherapy. But here's the problem. It was all bullshit. Zillion wasn't disabled, he had full use of his legs, and he never needed a wheelchair. Speculation that this was all a scam started after Zillion's Facebook page was hacked, with the hacker calling him out for not being disabled. And then, we got even more proof that Zillion wasn't disabled when he got up from his wheelchair and walked away during a stream.
Spanish when it's easily outgeared.
Our dog, oh my god, we took our dog.
The story goes that Zillion needed to go AFK for a second, and then allegedly forgot to switch the stream overlay to cover the camera. And in the clip, you can hear his girlfriend say, "Oh my god," as he gets up. This dude couldn't even be a scumbag properly. The chat was obviously super confused, and Zillion and his girlfriend quickly tried to cover it up and pass it off as him falling down. Now, a lot of this footage and chat's reaction has since been deleted, but thanks to YouTuber Wavy Websurf, we have an idea of what went down.
What the fuck, did Zillion just stand, LOL? Zillion, no, I fell. Panthoria, Rafflemal. Zillion, I pushed off my chair and ate it. Zillion, fucking dog. Zillion, he was dumping water on my wires. Zillion, I'm pissed and in pain. Zillion, I need to fix myself. Panthoria, poor angel. Zillion, and my dog dumped water on everything. Zillion, I will try and be back. Zillion, it hurts to breathe. I hit my side on the corner of the desk. Zillion, I'm going to die for a few. Zillion, I will try to be back soon.
As you can imagine, the backlash was fierce. There are dozens of reaction videos online of people just yelling at this dude for being a piece of shit who faked a disability. And then Twitch got involved, stating that he was perma-banned from the platform. They even went so far as to refund people who had subbed to his channel. Quote, the Twitch broadcaster Zillion OP did indeed have his channel closed and his partnership contract terminated on the basis of fraud. Moving forward, we'll be offering refunds to those who subscribe to his channel through Twitch. We have a zero tolerance policy for this type of behavior, and the character demonstrated in this situation is truly reprehensible. His actions are a huge slap in the face to Twitch community members with real disabilities such as Aaron and groups such as Able Gamers who have helped spread a message of inclusiveness and positivity to not only the Twitch community, but gaming as a whole, end quote. And oh yeah, that Facebook hacker that I mentioned, the one that called out Zillion for not actually having a disability, well, they came back and revealed themselves to be an old YouTube friend of his. Now, I really only have one question. What the fuck did he think was gonna happen? Was this just supposed to continue for years? Think about this. Let's say Zillion continued streaming till September of 2015, which is when Twitch hosted its first TwitchCon. Was this idiot just gonna roll up and pretend that he had a disability in front of thousands of people? Now, I have no idea what Zillion had been up to since he was banned, but fast forward a few years to this week, and he popped back up on Twitch. For a little while, anyway. That clip comes from a Reddit thread accusing Zillion of streaming under a different account called It's Bluish. Also, remember the alleged friend and Facebook hacker that I mentioned? That same guy was the one who created the Reddit thread. To be clear, while multiple people throughout the thread point out that it's definitely Zillion, we haven't been able to verify that. In a few hours after the Reddit thread accusing Zillion went up, the It's Bluish account was banned from Twitch. So let's just summarize this. It appears that Zillion OP faked a disability and got banned from Twitch because of it. Then came back years later without the wheelchair and promptly got banned again. This dude is like an OG example of streamers getting caught in their own lies. And since then, there's been a few other notable examples. There was that League streamer Trick2G who fake swatted himself to celebrate 800,000 Twitch followers. Or hell, what about MK Tom Brady, a streamer who got fans to donate money so he could attend a Mortal Kombat tournament? He never showed up and then lied about being there. And once he admitted that he was never actually at the tournament, you know that the community went wild with those memes.
But to lighten the mood, members of the FGC started photoshopping him into pictures of NEC, and then eventually other pictures too. Because if this dude is gonna suck ass to an entire community, the least the community can do is clown on him right back.
Look, it's 2020. We know that some crazy shit can happen with live streaming, but this Zillion guy definitely crossed the line. When you stream on Twitch, there's an unspoken trust between the streamer and the fans, especially when there's money involved. And Zillion, he completely destroyed that.
Devin, please fix this fucking jank headphone setup you have.
So I turned you, Keith, up. I don't have speakers. Right? I don't have speakers to like hear you guys through.
Look at some fucking speakers.
Hey, I'm not ripping on it. I understand, you know, like you gotta have that DJ headphone set up, you know.
Yeah, just the fucking, you know, just the.